Hello, it's the H31 Show podcast with me, Rob the Face Radio Burgess. Welcome to today's reaction video. I got a wonderful email from a lady called Steph, and she emailed me at the H31 Show podcast, and the link is in the description just below there if you want to pop and say hello, or just want to suggest a video. That'd be awesome. Why don't you do that? Suggest a video for me to look at. And she said, I really enjoyed your interview with Clark Datchler from Johnny Hates Jazz. And have you seen him do Shattered Dreams at 80s Classical? And I was like, no. So what they did, a bit like the other stuff, is they took a classical orchestra, 80s pop stars, put them together and did like an orchestra pop, what would you call it? An orchestra pop concert. And it seems like a really good laugh. So I've not seen the video, but she sent it to me anyway. So I thought we'd see it and watch it together. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you get a chance, because it helps the channel grow and all that sort of stuff. I forget I have to keep saying that. Anyway, let's look at the video, shall we? Clark Datchler, absolute legend. He's got such a great voice from the 80s, hasn't he? I'm going to put a link to the description of the interview we did right at the end. So if you want to watch it, we spoke about Shattered Dreams and I Don't Want to Be Here and stuff like that. First off, I like the sound of it. They're doing the they're taking the second counter melody, I think is what you would call it, and they're using that instead to open the song. That's really fantastic. And then he comes out and does Bruce Forsyth. I like that. There's Mike there on bass, all the way from the USA. Hello to my friends in the USA that are watching the podcast and the videos. Hello out there.
How you doing? Okay, let's see some hands. Come on. All the way in the back.
I like the fact it's built the song already, and there's no sort of drums in it yet. There's no real hint of the original song as well. It's kind of mystical in a weird way. I like it.
Good. Here we go.
I don't say this very often about an original track, but if they'd released this version with this orchestra on it back in the day, I think it would have done really, really well. I know they didn't use orchestras much back in the 80s, but I think this would have done really well. I'm liking how it sounds really large already. It sounds like a massive song, and he's not even sung anything yet, and it sounds huge.
They died the day you let me go.
There's that iconic voice of Clark there. He's just got such a way and such a swagger with the vocal. I really like the way he sings this song when he swings his own voice in it. A bit like Rob when he goes, when I thought it was you. I love the way he swings that. He sings it with character. He doesn't just sing the song. And that's what I like about it. He sings it with real sort of passion and emotion, but real character in his voice.
Caught up in a web of lights, but it was just too late to know. I thought it was you who would stand by my side, and now you've given me nothing but shattered dreams.
Wow, yeah. I mean, when you listen to that, you can hear lovely backing harmonies from the ladies there, but it just sounds such a larger song as well. I mean, the original song is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. You can't take away from it. But this orchestra version is actually complementing the song. It's not sort of adding parts to it or slight parts. It's actually lifting the song up even further.
Feel like I could run away from this empty heart. Yeah, yeah. Come on. You said you'd done for me. Woke up to reality and found the future not so bright.
Wow, do you hear that with the symphonies and the bells? Dung, dung, dung. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. It's not like they've just got the original song and gone, right, let's just put some bits on it. They've actually, it sounds like they've ripped this track apart and really built it from the bottom up to get it to add, you know, punches and just emphasis on certain bits of songs. And there's a producer called Mutt Lange, and he did a lot of stuff in the 80s. You probably heard lots of his music, and he would do things like that. So where you just had those symphonies and those bells going dong, 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 it's almost like an added part of the song. And he would do the same thing with guitars. He would like take guitar, and if it went bow, he would then add like a so it's like an extra part of the song. And it's got that sort of Mutt Lange sound to it. That's what I like it, I think.
I dreamt the impossible.
Oh, and he was married to Shania Twain for many years.
But maybe things could work out.
Robert Mutt Lange, not Clark Datchler.
Right. I thought it was you who would do me no wrong. And now you've given me nothing but shattered dreams. Feel like I could run away from this empty home. You've given me nothing.
I think it shows how well Clark wrote that song. The fact that you've got an original pop song which did it incredibly well back in the day, like as in written and structured as a song, and then when you then put this on the top, the icing goes on the top. It melds so well that it just shows how well written that song is. How Clark wrote such a really good song, and its structure's fantastic, and it just works. I think this sort of stuff shows when a song is really good. They show you how well it works. You know. I was going to say how really good it is, but I thought that's really bad English.
Shattered dreams, feel like I could run away from this empty home. Yeah. From this empty home.
I bet if you was there, that was amazing. I bet that sounded incredible. I mean, it sounds so large. I bet that was mind blowing.
I thought it was you.
Oh, they broke down for that part. That's fantastic. They broke down the music. That's amazing.
Who said they died for love? Come on, now you're giving me nothing but shattered dreams. Feel like I could run away.
I love the way singers can do that. They can sing a bit and then go, you. I can't do that when I'm doing interviews with the artists. I can't go, ask me a question. I'd love to be able to do that.
This empty home. You've given me nothing but shattered dreams. Feel like I could run away from this empty home. You said you died for me.
Mums on a day out. You've all got swaying mums. If you haven't got swaying mums, the gig ain't working.
Died for me. Yeah. So much for your promises. Come on. Yeah. So much for your promises. Thank you.
That is really good, isn't it? That's really good. That's another level good. Yeah, thanks, Steph, for sending me that in. I really enjoyed that. That's brilliant. Like I was saying before, when it works and they meld these things together and they're perfect, they really are perfect. It's like the perfect jam sponge cake or something. And that's what that was. That was the perfect mix of an 80s pop song, an orchestra doing its job, but not just, oh no, we'll just do some like low strings here, actually ripping the song apart, building their parts into that song and around it, doing a counter melody here and there, and then also adding their own extra parts. I mean, it must have been amazing to have been there. It's a shame they don't do more of these concerts regularly, and then maybe some 90s artists as well, because that'd be brilliant. That was really good. Really, really enjoyed that one. I'm going to bring you some more reaction videos as we go on throughout the year and from now on, because I really enjoyed doing those. People say to me, do you like actually doing them, or do you just say it? I said, no, I love doing it because I get to listen to music and talk about it, which is one of my favorite things of all time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the comment box, let me know what you think. And also, if you've got any videos you want me to look at, post them in there or message me at the email address, which is just in the description below. Or just if you want to say hello and talk some 80s, hit me up and say hello. I'd love to chat to you. Thanks for checking it out. Don't forget to click the link, which will be here or here somewhere. And there'll be a link to the Clark Datchler interview. And I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da!